अर्लियर लेक्चर जो था इट इज बेसिकली it consists of two parts. One is the theoretical formulation based on classical rules and experiments performed on black body radiation. But the problem with that is that classical formula for emissive power or the emissivity is not exactly matching with the experimental results. So the answer or the better explanation proposed by Max Planck. So what he did, so Max Planck first proposed the solution in 1899. Max Planck ने solution propose किया, and what was that? He tried to derive Wien's law. He tried to derive Wien's law from number of assumptions about the entropy of an ideal oscillator and this derivation referred to as Wien-Planck's law. Wien-Planck's law. But this derivation cannot completely explain the experimental observed results. Then soon he revised his approach Planck revised his formulation and he presented his revised manuscript in DPG, in the DPG meeting on 19th October 1900. इस मीटिंग में उन्होंने 1900 में एक रिवाइज्ड मैन्युस्क्रिप्ट दी and this was published in 1901. तो मैक्स प्लैंक ने जो फॉर्मूला हमें दिया फॉर emissive पावर, it is E lambda is equal to A upon lambda raised to power 5 1 upon exponential B upon K lambda T minus 1. ये फॉर्मूला जो था वो सजेस्ट किया in a meeting. But here he did not include it energy quantization. Did not include it energy quantization. So there is a need to revise this manuscript again, and A and B are also not known to us, so there is some problem. Then soon in 1900, November 1900, Planck used two things. One is energy quantization, and another thing, he used the statistical mechanics. He adopted these two things. And what was the main postulate in this Planck's postulate? That electromagnetic energy could be emitted only in quantized form. In other words, the energy could only be multiple of an elementary unit. That means E is equal to h nu. This is the elementary unit, where h is known as Planck's constant. H is known as Planck's constant. And he derived the formula that 8 pi hc upon lambda raised to power 5, 1 upon exponential hc upon lambda kt minus 1. This is Planck's radiation formula. Body radiation formula, and this was presented in DPG meeting in December 14, 1900. Right, so this was the formula, and he got Nobel Prize in 1918 for this. And this leads to the birth of quantum mechanics. So this is basically the quanta of energy. E is equal to h nu. This is the quanta of energy. So it leads to the birth of quantum mechanics. So let us briefly look at this formula. I have written this code in Fortran for it. तो ये छोटा सा प्रोग्राम है, फोर्ट्रान में लिखा है. ठीक है. Here lower limit wavelength, upper limit of wavelength, then temperature, number of segments, these are certain constants, and then it is the formula. I splitted it into two parts, 8 pi hc square, sorry, it is 8 pi hc square, not 8 pi hc. Let me 8 pi hc square. ये फॉर्मूला था, ठीक है. So I implemented it in, and then try to find out and I got some data from here and try to plot it. And when I plot it, this is the graph. At different temperatures. Say this black curve, this is red curve, because corresponding to it corresponds to red color, it corresponds to green, it blue, and it is violet color. Because here the wavelength is here wavelength I have taken in nanometer, and spectral irradiance or MSC power, it is in the kilowatt per meter square per nanometer. And let us see that what I am getting from this curve. So first of all, let us try to explain Wien's law on the basis of this. So this is curve. So from that formula, this curve we are getting. So this was the curve which we are getting, right? So अगर हम यहाँ पे देखें तो ये जो ब्लैक बॉडी है, यहाँ पे जो वेवलेंथ की वैल्यू है, व्हाट वाज दैट? it is 967 nanometers for 3000, and corresponding to red color it is 725 nanometer, and corresponding to this green color the wavelength is 580, and corresponding to it is 485 nanometers, and corresponding to this it is 413 नैनोमीटर. ये हमारे पास पीक लैम्डा एम की वैल्यू आ रही थी. और अगर मैं इसको और प्रिसाइज कैलकुलेशन करूं, because I did more precise calculation, on the basis of that these values are little bit different, so let me write down those precise values. Rather than this value is 966.5 nanometer, and here it is 724.85, and corresponding to this green it is 579.9, then it is 483.25, and here it is 414.25. ये मेरे पास वैल्यूज थी. So if I make a table, so that means corresponding to 3000 Kelvin it is the temperature, and here the value of the lambda m, so it is 966.5, 4000 Kelvin, 724.85, and it is 5000 Kelvin, and corresponding to it 579.9, and corresponding to 6000 Kelvin it is 483.25, then 7000 Kelvin it is 414.25, and if I multiply these two, so that means here I am interested to calculate this one, so it is 2899500, 2899400, and here it is 2899500, 2899500, 2899750, and if I take average of these all, so average value is 2899530 nanometer per Kelvin, and if I express it in micrometer, so it is micrometer per Kelvin. And what is the actual value? Wien's constant. So actual value of the Wien's constant is 2898 micrometer per Kelvin, right? So our value is very much close to this value. This is the Wien's constant, Wien's displacement constant, and this is our calculated value from the black body radiation spectrum as suggested by Max Planck. We can also derive Stephen's constant, Stephen's law and Rayleigh-Jean's law using the formula given by Planck, right? So this is the advantage of this one. So, and our this plot is actually resembling with the actual value, actual curve. This resembles with the actual experimental plot. So that means it is a great achievement of Planck's law, and it leads to the beginning of quantum mechanics. So this is how quantum mechanics begins, and in next lectures I will talk about photoelectric effect and spectrum of hydrogen atom, how those experiments will leads to the finding of will leads to the beginning of quantum mechanics.